But the idea that, like, you shouldn't do it and it's my thing,
right.
like, that's just a stupid person.
I'm so fucking glad I did it, dude.
Fuck yeah, you should be glad. It's fun.
Dude,
Isn't it great? It's fun.
Like, when I started out doing it, and dude, it's crazy. I started touring in 2010.
Yeah, you're 12 years into comedy now.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild?
Super wild. The first time I tried stand-up was 2006. So, like, way long. But I've only been, like, really, like in earnest touring since 2010.
There's a thing that comics also do where they don't treat beginners like they're comics. And I'm opposed to that, too. Well, first of all, I'm a martial artist. So I come from this mentality where you're always encouraging people to try. Because even if you're never going to be very good at martial arts, it will be very good for you. It will benefit you to try to get better at this difficult thing because it is a vehicle for developing your human potential. I feel like everything that you do that is difficult is a vehicle for developing your human potential. Whether it's learning how to play chess, learning a new language, writing a book, anything you do that's difficult allows you to confront your character flaws and allows you to confront your discipline issues, allows you to confront all the thoughts that are in your mind that maybe you haven't properly organized, and it gives you a chance to excel at life. And for people that don't understand that or don't get that, they're generally selfish or narcissistic. There's something wrong with them, that they don't see that a person who is attempting to do this difficult thing should be encouraged. Because, like, if you're just because you started when you're 35 as opposed to starting when you're 21 or what, nonsense. Like, I met a woman who she started doing jiu-jitsu when she was 58 years old, and she got her black belt in her 60s. Wow. That's amazing. That's an amazing accomplishment. Now, is that lady going to go to the UFC and fuck everybody up? No. So if she shouldn't, should she not be encouraged? That's crazy.
Right.
And the idea that, like, it belongs to, like, the youth or it belongs to people who have been in the arts their whole life, that's nonsense. It's such a foolish way of approaching life.
Right.
And it's also like you're defining yourself in this very egotistical way, and like that you're a purist and you're a purveyor of the truth and you're the only way that this should be done is my way. Nonsense. Pure nonsense by fools. Only a fool would think that way.
Yeah. To what you're saying about the martial arts, I really feel strongly that skateboarding instilled in me like the most crucial shit in life. Like,
I'm sure it's hard.
It's super fucking hard.
It's fucking hard to do.
Like 1985, the Back to the Future movie came out. I was in 6th grade, and I saw Michael J. Fox holding onto the back of the fucking car, cruising around. I saw the skateboard tricks in the movie, and I was like, dude, every kid thought, I gotta fucking try it. There was a fucking skateboard underneath every goddamn Christmas tree that year. And like every kid had a skateboard. It was the wildest fad ever. And in short order, every kid found out how fucking hard it was to ride this goddamn thing. Every kid trying to ride it fell down or hurt themselves. Like at least 90% of these kids fucking like these skateboards went totally unused. And the kids that didn't like put it away, the kids that stuck with it, I mean, it right there, dude, that is a white hot core of just the fucking like persistence, dedication, like fucking sacrifice, like skateboarding weeds out pussies and quitters and just isolates kids who will
figure it out.
Just put effort and fucking tenacity and on top of that, like with the getting hurt and the fucking doing it, the sacrifice, and then on top of that, everything that you're riding your skateboard on, you're effectively fucking vandalizing. So like it's like
rebellion.
There's like a criminal fucking like piece to it, this like anti-authority piece to it. There's just this like and even further, there's no other activity in the world that lent itself to documenting what you're doing with a video camera. So like skateboarders got a super leg up on video production. Like Spike Jonze's very first video project was a skateboard video.
No kidding.
He started out as a photographer for a skateboard company. And the guy in charge of that skateboard company decided that he wanted to make a video, because that was like in the 80s. Like, this was like what was putting companies in front of other companies. He's like, man, I want to make a video. He didn't have anybody to make the video. He just had Spike Jones, who was a photographer. And Spike got that job by default. That was the 1980s. It was his first video project, and then boom, look at him. He's fucking got Oscars.
That's amazing. Yeah, I support people doing things that are difficult, because I think through doing things that are difficult, you learn about yourself. You know, there's my right arm, I have a tattoo of Miyamoto Musashi, because I read a quote when I was 16 years old, when I was doing martial arts. I read the Book of Five Rings, and this is... That's Miyamoto Musashi on my right arm. And he wrote this book, The Book of Five Rings, which was a book on strategy. And Miyamoto Musashi was a samurai who killed 62 men in one-on-one combat. And he wrote this quote, wrote this incredible book about it. But one of the things he wrote in the book was, once you understand the way broadly, you can see it in all things. And I think that all difficult things are development. They aid you in developing your human potential. And you find a way to get out of your own way by getting good at all kinds of things. You cut through the bullshit. You think you're great at skateboarding? No, you're not. You suck at it. You got to get better at it. And the only way to get better at it is to practice it until you get better at it. And then you find that way. And in that way of getting better at that, you could apply that to playing the piano. You could apply that to playing chess.
Everything.
You could apply that to everything. And that's why I have this tattoo. That's what it means to me. It's like this idea is that difficult things are tools. They're tools to maximize the way your mind interacts with life.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, so whether it's stand-up or learning how to play guitar or whatever it is, you can get better at things. And when I see a guy who's a comic and they're an open micer and they get a couple of laughs on stage, I treat them the same way I treat a headliner or the same way I treat someone who I work with on the road. That's a comic. I don't say, you're not a comic yet. You're not a comic yet. Or you're certainly not good yet. But that's okay. That's the same as a white belt. If I see someone who's a white belt in jiu-jitsu, I don't say, oh, you fucking suck. You're not even good yet. You're not even black belt. Well, it takes a while to get good. But if you keep going, you'll get good.
Dude, it takes
I try to encourage people. It's fucking...
Getting good at stand-up takes a long time.
Fuck yeah, it does. It keeps going, too. You keep getting better.
Oh, dude, 100%.
You keep getting better.